What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know a couple of weeks ago, I'm pretty sure it was a couple of weeks ago, I did an unboxing for the Xiaomi Mi Band 5, and I just wanted to let you guys know like what my impressions were, sort of my not long term review, but like after using it for a couple of weeks and days. I just wanted to let you guys know what my thoughts were, and I am coming from Apple Watch Series 2, so that's basically what I had been using for like a couple years. I hadn't upgraded to anything new, so I don't know Apple Watch Series 3, 4, 5, or 6. I'm basing this opinion on what I remember from my Series 2, and that's how I'm gonna base like, comparing the features or what I actually think about the device in itself. It doesn't necessarily have to be a comparison, but I just wanted to let you guys know what my thoughts were. So the key thing that stands out to me is battery life. Let me go to it's a little tricky to navigate the menu. It's a good menu, but the battery to me is like the most important thing, because like I said, the Apple Watch Series 2, at most you got a day and a half if you didn't really like if you had the flip to view the wrist, to view the screen enabled. If you had a whole bunch of things disabled, you probably could push out a day and a half, but you're risking it. And it has been, I don't know if you guys can see that, 13 days ago, and I'm still at 57% battery. To me, that is amazing. To me, like, battery is the most important thing, because I don't have to worry about like charging it every night, or does it have enough battery for the day, or like am I gonna run out halfway through the day. That really pisses me off. So having that 57% battery life in over 13 days, look how much I have left. Like, that's still like another good 7 days, a week, maybe 2 weeks if I pushed it out. But I'm probably just gonna let it go to like 30% and then charge it. But that is an amazing battery life. And I have also been using it with the heart rate monitoring, and I have it to automatic heart rate monitoring, and I have it at 1 minute, and I have it for exercise detection as well. So I have like the most, I don't have the sleep tracking, but other than that, I have the things that would take up the most battery, and it still has 13 days. That is amazing to me. That's a key seller for me. Then we have the price. Like I mentioned before, I got this for $29. Price, comparing that to the Apple Watch, it's a no-brainer. If you're in the need for a fitness tracker, what this is basically is, then for $30 you're not going to go wrong. I personally don't think I could have gotten a better deal. Also has some sort of notifications as well. It allows me to see, I'm on iOS, as you guys can tell, but I also receive messages. I receive alerts to messages, notifications to calls and stuff like that. It'll vibrate. So that's pretty cool. Like, I can't pick up calls or reply to messages like I could on an Apple Watch. But then again, this is not an Apple Watch. This is a fitness tracker. It's supposed to just track fitness. So let me show you guys what else I have. This is the app. The app has been pretty good. It updates once in a while, and I haven't had really issues with it. So right here you can see that you can look at your stats. You can see your PAI. I personally don't remember what that is. I think it's your physical activity indicator, and it's based on your heart rate. So I do a lot of running, so I basically use this as a running, like checking my pace and stuff like that. And then this is what the heart rate sync looks like. So it shows that I was at my VO2 max for 42 minutes, and it just gives you a perspective to how your heart has been performing over the past however long you have it. So, and then also it shows you your workouts. Like today I already have 10,000 steps, and distance is 6.63 miles. Running, I have my today's activity. I ran for I think it was 53 minutes. I actually I used both this app and the Nike Run Club, because I have all my stats on the Nike Run Club, so I'll show you guys how it looks like on there. But I haven't really been able to synchronize the heart rate onto the Nike Run Club, so it doesn't really translate much. I just turn it on here just to get the pace and stuff like that and the time. And it shows you how much calories you burn. So I burned 864 calories, which is equivalent to 13 scoops of ice cream. Damn, that's a lot of ice cream right there. That sounds pretty good. I don't have the sleep data because I don't like sleeping with something on my wrist. I do personally think I could do it, but I just like to have my wrists free, so I don't have that on, so it doesn't really know. And as for stress, I haven't been able to. Oh, I think you do that through one of the things in here. I'll show you guys. I'm just showing you guys the app right now. So this is like the main home screen. Gives you your outdoor running, your workouts, stuff like that. Let's go over here to, it shows you your streak, like how long you've been working out. This is you can, on the actual band, you can decide what type of workout you want to do, or on here you can start the workout, put your band on, and if you want to walk, then it's a walking one. If it's a running, then it'll show your distance total accumulated. So I have 28.93 miles so far on the band, which is not too bad, but I have been using it for 13 days, so yeah. And you can also do cycling and stuff like that, but it only tracks what you can want it to do. So here we have the friends. I don't have anybody else that I know that owns a Mi Band, so I don't really have a use for this. I don't think most people would do this, so maybe some of you will. You have your goals over here. You can set your how many steps you want to try to achieve in a day. I have for 8,000, and I put my weight. You can put your like your behavior tagging, which is like your jump rope, sit-ups, all that good workout stuff. And other than that, you can just add accounts, feedback, smart analysis in your settings, which is really, really good. So now let's get actual to the band itself. So the band itself, I have been using this workout band, workout watch face, which shows me the time, the steps I've done, the miles I've walked, my heart rate, my calories burned, the battery life, my PAI, and the UVI, I don't know what that is, and the weather and the time. You have a bunch of different watch faces to choose from, and you can check it out over here on the store. Let me show you guys like the ones they have. You have your panoramic ones, I guess, with your photo. You have your workout ones. This is personally the ones I like to browse through. This is the one I'm using, the simple green. But you have a whole bunch of over here. There's some pretty cool ones. There's some animated ones right here. These art ones are animated. Like you can see the letters coming out of like the sound coming out of it, but it's not actually sound, or like butterfly wing flapping. That's pretty cool. Just stuff like that. You have your simplicity one, which just shows you like a couple of things, it's not overcrowded. Pretty cool. Science and technology, like it's those crazy ones with all the things in there. I would get the Scarlet technology one, but I don't know what all the things would be, and I think I'd be bothered not to know what every single little thing is, so that's why I don't use that. You have your business. It's your more professional ones, your more like basic ones. Your fashion, you have your nice cool fashion ones. I like this one right here because it's got a little cat. Your wine nuts, I don't know what this is. I saw a video of like the Chinese model or something that has SpongeBob and Patrick. But I think they have been updating these because last time I checked, they did not have the Ali one. They didn't have these three. Oh, whoops. They didn't have these three, so they are constantly updating it, it appears. They didn't have these three either, or these three. So it appears that they are adding new watch faces regularly, which is pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to show you guys from here. You can do your alarm, turn on your notification. You can find your band and disable or enable your heart rate and choose where you're gonna put it. And then you can also do lift wrist to view info. That's like you just lift it like that every single time you go like that. You don't have to tap the home screen. I personally have that off because I didn't have it on my Apple Watch, so I didn't think I needed it on there, and I don't because I can just tap on it like that. So let's get onto the band itself. The band it's similar to the Apple Watch if you've used it before, but I feel like I have to put it tight for it to stay nice and nice in the area it's supposed to be, or else it'll be a little dangly. So I do have it a little tight. Sometimes when I take this off, I have that impression of this thing right here, the bottom, the heart rate monitor, that's sometimes imprinted into my skin. But after a while you get used to it. So if you don't really like a tight band, maybe set it loose. But sometimes the heart rate and the step counter won't work as accurate, I've heard. So that's why I have it really tight to get it. And overall, it's just like a nice little sport band. I have seen that you can buy like 12 of these for like on Amazon for like $5.99. I personally don't want to get any of that right now because I want to use this out till it breaks or something. So it does feel pretty durable. I don't think it'll break. It's the same material the Apple Watch ones are made, I believe. It feels the same. And you just basically slip it in there. Let me put it on my wrist just to show you. I usually put it under. It says it recommends it to put it a little bit behind the bone to get better heart rate monitoring. So that's what I do. You stick it in this one and pull. And I usually put it on that hole, and I have 3 left over. That's when you know it's fine. So I'll be doing it from here like now. Show you guys. So from here you swipe down, you get your more screen. Let me zoom out. It's not picking it up right. You get your workout. You can do your workout right there. It is pretty bright indoors. Like this is my max brightness. You can check the weather, your events, your breathing, like a breathing one, or this is where you do your calming, your stress one, and your notifications, heart rate, stuff like that. You can all see that in these watch faces. You can change your watch face from here, or you can change it from the phone. I personally don't. I do it from the actual thing right here. It's easier. And if you swipe down, you get your status, your PAI, your heart rate, and it's basically the same exact thing. So if you go click on more, you can do your alarm, your camera, your music, your stopwatch, timer, your find device, and your world clock. So you go into settings, you can increase the brightness. Let me see if you guys can see better with decreased brightness. Oh yeah, with decreased brightness, you guys can check it out. So sorry if you guys couldn't see. So your workout, your weather, your events, your breathing, your stress, your notifications, and stuff like that. So your heart rate, and it says to fasten it around the wrist bone. So that's what I do. Oh, and that's tracking my heart rate right now. Your PAI, your status, and then you go right back. So it's like a loop. Like if you keep you'll end up at this same spot. So this brightness, as you guys saw, the more I lowered it, it looks fine indoors right here. I'm in a well, it's fairly sunny outside, but my room isn't really getting hit by the sun. But at the 2 brightness, it's honestly very, very good. The issue I have, however, once you are outside, you kind of need a boost, and the sun is outside, you're going to have to boost it up to like the max brightness in order to actually see the screen and not like the glare be too strong, because the brightness outside is not as good as the Apple Watch. I do have to admit that, because the Apple Watch did get brighter and was a larger screen, so it was easier to check out. But that's not really an issue. Just turn up the brightness and you'll be able to see it somewhat decent. I mean, it is $30, so you're not really gonna expect like an OLED screen or something like that. And it's a fairly decent size. Like I don't feel like it's too big or too small. I feel like this is just perfect right here. And it has several good features, like the notifications is good. I get a little vibration, your breathing, you can do your events, you can check everything, your weather, and your workouts. You just go into workouts. You have several different workouts here. You got outdoor running, freestyle. I personally just use outdoor running and sometimes freestyle in my room. And you have walking, jump rope, treadmill, cycling, indoor cycling, elliptical, row machine, yoga, so pool swimming. So you have a bunch now. They added way more than the Mi Band 4. And I have slammed this against like some at work, but I don't think there's any visible scratch marks, so fairly resistant. I haven't dropped it yet on concrete or anything like that, so I don't know how it would withstand that, but overall so far I've had it. It's been amazing. If you guys have any questions on it, like, let me know. I'll try to answer them. I don't use the sleep tracking one, so I don't really know how that would work out because I don't like having things on my wrist when I sleep. But other than that, I highly recommend this. If you're looking at an alternative for the Apple Watch and you're like just, I know it's not like a Garmin or something like that, like one of those ones that like it's an actual like hardcore workout one. But if you want to just track like it's like a Fitbit basically. But if you are looking for something cheap under $30, you can find this. I think it was G Shopper is where I got mine with a code for $29. They have these codes all the time. $29. Let me go through the benefits, the pros. You got $29 cheap. You have amazing battery life. You have fairly easy interface to go through. You have a lot of features. You have some pretty good positives on there, and that is, I basically don't miss my Apple Watch. Like before this I was contemplating getting the Series 5 or the Series 3 or something like that, or waiting for the Series 6, but after this I'm good. I'm not gonna spend $350 on an Apple Watch for me to just use it for workout and count my steps and stuff like that. Like, I really don't need it. I always have my phone with me, so once I get a notification, I just answer it from there. I'm not using that little swipe thing to do that. But some negatives are the brightness. It doesn't get as hot. The brightness doesn't get as high as outside, but indoors it's fine, and that's basically the only negative I can see for some people. So overall, if you guys really enjoyed this video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the comments, all the views and stuff like that. You guys are amazing. Let me know if you guys want to see. I accidentally ordered. Let me show you guys the Xiaomi Mi Band 4 and the 5 at the same time. So if you guys want to see me like wear both of them at the same time, I can. If you guys want, comparing the two. I heard that this one actually has an even better battery life when compared to this one, which is kind of crazy. But let me know if you guys want to see an unboxing or something like that. I also have the Mi 20 wireless charging stand. I could do a little unboxing on that too. So I know I haven't been posting as regularly as before, but I'm going to try to get back on my grind. So look out for more videos. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the love and support, and have a good day. See you guys later. Peace.